You are probably not going to believe what I'm about to say next. Writing a book will actually save you time in the long run. Yep. Writing a book will save you time. And I know it's probably contradictory to what you may think. Because right now you may think writing a book is going to take me a really long time, and it's probably time I don't even have. But let me tell you the truth. When you do the work one time, it's going to give you back your time, and the return on your time investment will pay dividends over and over and over again. And I'm going to share with you right now 4 ways that you can leverage a book after writing it one time so that you can have continuous growth in your business time and time again. Let's go into it. Number 1 is that once you have a book, you have social content forever. All right, here's what I mean by this. When you have a book, oftentimes, especially when it's a nonfiction book to grow your business, you're going to be writing about the thing that your business is based on. So for example, my book, Big Idea to Bestseller, is about how to write, publish, and launch a book to make more money and make an impact. And so I know that my content should be about the same thing. Let's say you're a real estate agent helping people make 6 figures with Airbnb. Well, if your book is related to that, you now have 120 to 200 pages that you can pull content from. Now watch this. All you have to do is go page by page and find a quote. Boom, you can make 30 quotes right then and there. You can go to one of your pages and say, what am I talking about in this paragraph? Boom, you can make that social content. Any story that you share in your book, boom, that is a reel. That is a story that you can share. Any tips you give in your book, boom, that becomes a reel. Okay, there are so many ways that you can turn your book into social content, and this will save you so much time. All right, the second way that writing a book will actually save you time is it can be the outline for your entire course. So when you are writing a book, maybe you want to add a companion course. That could be free or it could be low ticket, or you want to use that to upsell somebody into your $997 course or whatever is your course price point. Here's what's really beautiful about this. Your book is the first time they're going to experience this. They're going to learn your thoughts, your way of thinking, your mechanisms of how you teach, and your stories. And then this will be the framework for your course. So you can actually use what you mention in the book chapter by chapter as the outline for the course. And I'll give you an example here. I made a mini course based on my book, Elevate Your Network. It was Elevate Your Network, and then the subtitle was 25 Kelf Keys to Build Extraordinary Relationships in Life and Business. And so what I did was I made a companion course that I took each of the 25 things and I made a video on each one of those 25 things. And then I had action items to go along with it so that people could learn in a different method of delivery through the videos, and they had materials that they can actually implement on, ultimately getting them the better result. Very similar content, but the book was the basis to build the trust and the credibility, and then the course was the opportunity to further enhance the relationship. Number 3, let's say you want to use this as a coaching program. You want to take people through your book, and then you want to sell a high-ticket coaching program. Well, the way that you do this is you use the stories, you use the lessons, the messages in your book, and you create the modules of your coaching. So here's what I mean by this. We had a client and she basically used each chapter in her book as the framework for her coaching program. And so each chapter was a module that she would have people go through in the coaching program. And so having a book will save you a ton of time because people will get familiar with your process, and then you just elaborate on that process through a coaching program. And the last thing that I'm going to share here today is your book will be the basis for your future keynote or for your workshops. We have a client who came through our program and he wrote his book. It's an amazing book. And not only did it bring him a ton more confidence, but what it did was he now knew exactly what his workshops were going to be. Instead of saying, oh, I can do this, I can talk about this topic, I can do anything, now he has a specific amount of topics that he will talk about that are derived from his book content. And that is saving him time in terms of prep, but it's also making it more clear to his audience what he actually has to offer. And so now he has a keynote based on the title of his book, and then he has workshops based on specific chapters that he can deliver at a very high level of confidence and a very high level of success. So this is how you can really use your book to save you time in your business while enhancing your impact and making more money. That's what it's all about. And if you want to learn more about how to write, publish, and launch a nonfiction book to grow your business and make an impact, hit that subscribe button, follow along. I'll see you on the next one.